Well, without further ado, Mr. Stewart Hudson from the Lowenstein Foundation. Mr. Hudson.
Thank you. Buenos días a todos y primeramente dar mis gracias también a los residentes de este lugar. Gracias de invitarnos aquí para celebrar con ustedes el Día del Planeta y este proyecto. I also, of course, want to start by thanking on behalf of the Lowenstein Foundation and two of our directors who are here today, all the efforts that are being made by so many people contributing to what is happening here. And what is happening here is going to be noticed elsewhere, and it's going to be a model for other places. Solar Energy Loan Fund is a group we came upon because of our network of people that we talked to, who said you have to meet these people, you have to get to know them. And we're so grateful for the introduction. I want to thank Doug and Duan and Ann and all the others that are doing the work that they are doing. And especially because they are proving what the mayor said, that you can do this work to benefit people in low and moderate income communities. That's a very important thing to prove. And I also want to thank the mayor. Thank you, Levine Kaba. I'm going to say both. And I also want to say that she has fast become a leader, not just because she went to Glasgow, in the country on these kinds of efforts. And I think the reason is because you've realized, as have your staff and your colleagues, that it's better to invest in resiliency, invest in the things that make and keep Miami strong. You can wait for disaster relief if that's your play, if that's what you want to do. Or you can invest in these kinds of projects. When you have solar plus storage, you get resiliency and reduction in carbon emissions. And it's a very wise thing to be doing, not just here, but in other places as well. Everyone who is here has made a contribution. I want to especially thank the Department of Public Health. I know you're not a doctor, but people like to call you one. And all the people in the Office of Resiliency. I once said in Connecticut, where I live, that it's very infrequent that you read in the newspaper, bureaucrat saves world. I don't think the mayor's probably ever read that headline, or any of you, but that is exactly what is happening. And I want to be perhaps the first one to say that here. This is an Earth Day celebration, and there's so many other people to thank, but I'm not going to take all of your time to do that. I'll do it this way. I'll just say, when this proposal came to us, there were 11 letters of support. They were wonderful letters. I've never seen that in the years I've worked in this endeavor, philanthropic endeavor. They were from Royal American, that is a developer and manager of this site, and they're here in force today because they're believers in what this is. There are solar companies, I might mention the one in Tampa Bay, who also are strongly supportive and benefiting from this in an economic sense, and that's important as well. And you know, I could go on and on. There's an organization, is it Catalyze Miami? Catalyst Miami, and we're fortunate to have the founding executive director here, who also happens to be your mayor. Woo! Something else that was special for me is I was able to have dinner with an old friend the other night here, who said, Stewart, Dave Lawrence said, Stewart, you must, and when Dave says things, it's always you must read about Theodore Gibson. Now, I don't know for a fact if this Gibson Plaza was named after Theodore Gibson, but he was an amazing man, as was his wife, Thelma, who I think is still with us. And he was a civil rights leader. And I was thinking today about this is all going to connect, just bear with me. The Beatles song, Here Comes the Sun. No, I'm sorry, I won't sing it. I'm sorry. But, you know, Viene el Sol. Sounds even more poetic and beautiful in Spanish, I think. Viene el Sol. And I was also thinking about Theodore Gibson, a civil rights leader. You can imagine him saying, you know, power to the people. It's still a great phrase, especially today. Viene el Sol, viene el poder para el pueblo. We, from the Lowenstein Foundation, are extremely grateful to be part of this, and we salute you, and thank you for involving us in this celebration. Thank you.